We believe women have a gift for growth. You consistently look for ways to become a happier and more fulfilled version of yourself. It's an amazing thing, actually. And especially as the school year settles, some women may be ready to start something new, like a new job. If you're looking to go all in on the workforce, or maybe you're hoping for an opportunity that will let you start small, my next guest knows how to get started. Robbyn Scribner with Tech Moms is joining me. Great to have you back, sister.
Thank you so much.
So Tech Moms is an organization committed to helping women develop their careers while still prioritizing family. And you firmly believe, Robbyn, there is not a one-size-fits-all solution or opportunity approach to work. There's many options for moms looking to start a job. Can you just rattle off a few to get us going?
Oh, yeah. So we can start with anything from like having a hobby business. I used to sell ruffled scarves at local craft markets.
Those were hot.
Right? I know, they were gorgeous,
yes.
Right? So turning your hobby into a money-making pursuit, doing a little gig economy, picking up groceries and delivering them for people, anything to working at your kids' school while they're in school, or getting a regular part-time job, or even moving on to a full-time job. There's a different pathway for everybody.
I'm hopeful my next chapter, whenever that is, involves an elementary school library. I think that would be the best little gig.
That's where my best friend works. She loves it.
When she retires, let me know. Let me know. Never mind, I'm not forcing you out. It's fine.
We will never let you go.
I've got a hot seat here for now. Practically speaking, is there a better time to seek out a new job, or is it just when you're ready?
When you're ready. I mean, there's no wrong time to do it. But for so many of us, like you just mentioned, back to school can be a time when our schedules are changing, the kids are back. That gives us a little bit more time to focus on ourselves. And it can be a great time to get yourself prepped, back to work, and get a little extra money in your family for the holidays. So
a lot of women fit into this category of bright minds who maybe pushed pause, right, to celebrate and raise their families and do that worthy, sacred work. And now I think there's the overwhelm of options, but there's also the intimidation, like, do I have what it takes to get back in? What would you say to that woman?
So first of all, I would say you're not alone. Everybody feels that way. That imposter syndrome, that feeling of fear is ubiquitous, right? We all feel it. And what it really means is it's not that we're not ready. It means that we are stretching and growing. So it's actually a good feeling to feel that little bit scared. And one of my favorite mantras is, I'm going to do it scared. That means we're ready to grow. We're going to move forward, and it's going to be good for us and for our families.
I'm going to do it scared.
Isn't that beautiful?
I look at these little kids that are going back to school and being so brave, right?
Yep.
In all their preschool glory, and they're doing it scared. And we could afford a little bit more of that. I mean, thrill, but also push in our lives, right?
And doesn't that help inspire them a little bit to say, Mom's doing something scary too. I can make it through this.
I'm going to do it scared. I'm going to remember you, and I think of that. You have 4 things women should do as they get started with career entry or maybe re-entry. First, you want us to get curious.
Right. So it's so, there are so many different types of careers out there, hundreds of thousands that we've never even thought of. And so it can be really great to do some research and open our minds to new possibilities. For instance, my cousin had to go back to work when she was 60. She hadn't had a career for 40 years.
Wow.
And her kids worked at a machine shop, and they said, Mom, you should come work with us. So she was working in the trades around heavy machinery, but it was actually a great job for her. She made good money, and it worked out really well. And she got to spend some time with her kids.
Probably
right?
never would have thought a job in that industry was for her.
So many of us don't imagine all the possibilities that are out there.
Yeah.
So we can do some Google searching. We can put ChatGPT to work for us. We can use like our Enneagram, like what are great careers for someone with my specific Enneagram? What are great careers for extroverts who love to read, right? That we can do a lot of research and understand there's so many more possibilities out there than we might have imagined.
So be curious, be open. You also want us to get talking. We're good at that?
Yes. So I would say all my tips should really rotate around this. Get talking. Using our network and using our relationships is the most important thing that we can do to get back to work, to find the job that's right for us, and to even build a better career. So whether we're on the soccer sidelines, we're working at our kids' school, talking to friends at church, just start asking people about what they do, learn from them, and ask if they know about any opportunities. I know so many women who found their jobs just by talking to friends.
Just by chatting and asking and being brave enough to say, I'm looking.
I'm looking,
because that can feel vulnerable too, just to say, I need something, I want something. Robbyn, how can we get confident?
So this is so important. As you said, a lot of us feel that little bit of insecurity if we've been out of the workforce for a while.
Yeah.
But as we know, when women are not working for pay, they are learning so much. We are running huge school carnivals. We are coaching soccer teams. We are caregiving for loved ones. Right?
I always say moms make the best TV producers, even if they're, not formally trained, because they've produced a darn day.
Oh, yeah.
Every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so many skills that translate.
I love that. So we have so many skills that we don't understand. And so I would encourage women to make a list, start writing down, what have I done and what have I learned? And if we can't find things ourselves, ask a trusted friend, because they will see qualities in you that you've never dreamed of, and that will help you boost your confidence to say, oh yeah, I could be an amazing employee once I get the chance to start working.
Beautiful challenge. What do you see in me that I might not see in myself?
I love it.
All right, finally, get real.
Yes. So a lot of women aren't really prepared when they go back to work for the change it's going to make for their families. Whether it's a little part-time gig or a full-time job, everybody needs to get on board. So getting real means having the conversations with our partners, with our kids, getting them on board, understanding that things are going to change. But that change is actually a good thing. Research has shown that kids really benefit when their moms go back to work, that they learn responsibility, that they can be super proud of their moms. And honestly, everybody appreciates the extra income that's coming into the family. So when we're having those real conversations, we are setting ourselves and our families up for success.
I think that's wise advice. No matter where your family is in the stage or the chapter of your lives, there will be changes.
Oh, yeah.
So anticipate and prepare for those. Robbyn, thank you so much. Where can we get more advice from tech moms?
So we have tons of free resources on our website, including a whole online class that focuses just on career reentry. So if you go to our website and click on our programs tab, you'll find a link to that online class on relaunching your career. It's a great resource that goes way deeper into all the stuff we've talked about today.
All right, we'll link you from our website. Thanks again, sister.